fucking. I just.
What did you just say about me?
Nothing. The broadcast has been stopped. Well, PG. I'm gonna go watch the video now.
Hold on, I have to actually send you it? God.
Yo, this is so cool. Yo, this is some cool other stuff that I'm seeing right now while I'm waiting for my main show to start. Yo, this is so epic. Oh yeah. This is so epic and cool. So epic and cool. Ooh, yeah. Oh my ears.
Are you watching the stream now?
Oh no, I couldn't get in because I need to get re-invited again.
Here, I'm just gonna send it to you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey Matthew, do you like The Shining?
Ooh.
There we go.
Wait, I just now realized something.
Wait, check my server.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's so confusing. Look now. What's happening? You see me Danganronpa. I can't click on that.
Imagine.
I have to go search it up on YouTube. Fuck's sake.
Okay, so here's what you do, Michael.
Okay, pi M
A-N
N E A C and then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then
Danganronpa, but no mic.
Danganronpa, no mic.
Do you see it, Michael?
Yeah.
Are you in stream?
Yeah, I see it now.
Alright, let's continue. Hey, it's your favorite girl.
What? Oh, I forgot. We're like a huge. We're like delayed.
Patience room.
Also,
Connie
why can't I
Alwadi.
hear my voice?
Hey! Yo! Like, hey. 'Cause hey. Aww. Hey, hey. Well? See? Hmm. See? Hmm. Nope.
How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon! Welcome! Wait! Monomi's such a dumb child. Hey! Hey, hey! Anyway... Bye-bye!
I won't let you.
Hey, hey! Huh?
Damn it!
Well... How about it?
What do you yearn for?
See?
I'm gonna do it! What?
Hey, hey!
No, no!
That's...
Well now.
Yoo-hoo!
Can you hear myself? Can you hear me? And like the thing? Really? Alright, thank you. Okay. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our entire group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering seemed to just melt away. Hiyoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two was among us. Among us? I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Would you like to save your current progress? Yes, I would. Alright, so set skills. Can I just... Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this then. Can I just... Dang it. I can actually just open every one of these. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Open e-handbook. Okay, so truth bullets. What do I get? What do I have? Bloodstains on the soles of Ibuki's feet. The rope used for hanging, according to Binkan, there is no doubt cause of Ibuki was hanging herself with this rope. The key to the motel was that Hiyoko was staying in. It was buried deep in her kimono, so it was pretty difficult to retrieve. A thick scrap of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting. The black curtain at the very back of the music venue stage. It's not wide enough to reach through the sides of the stage. It looks like it was brought from the supermarket. And not something that was originally here. The stepladder that was found in the music venue was tipped on its side. On its left, a slight bloodstain can be seen. A candle was found at the music venue stage. I'm not going to read through all of these. Bikon's account, Fihika's account, Sunny's account. Alright. Alright, so let's do this. Class trial, start.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is, and vote for...
Hold on.
There we go.
Is that better?
If If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person...
You're very quiet now. I'm gonna just sit to them halfway.
We'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Is that good, Michael?
Right to leave this island.
Oh.
Well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time. Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know? Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up, and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! It's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music video. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue. And unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then, I noticed that coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I fled with him in various ways.
Various ways? Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, and she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so, we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily. Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to
Look at freaking Monami in the back.
then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Shut up, Makoto. Just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who confused us and just make the matters worse. I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Motel key, scrapbook paper, surveillance camera, movies, invitation ticket. Alright. How do I switch these things again? Wrong thing. I don't know how to. I don't remember what the controls are. Hold on, let me actually go look at the controls. Okay.
That would also be a lie. I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably
God
is
dang it.
Hajime's fault.
I did miss it.
Hajime's testimony is clear. That would also be a lie. I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is
Kidding me?
Hajime's fault.
Oh, that's angering. That's so angry. Oh, that's actually, that makes me angry. Get out of here, freaking Nagito.
After all, Hajime is the only.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were
No!
imitating the movie
Are you kidding me? It happened again.
probably is Hajime's fault.
Shut up, Michael.
Hajime's testimony
I don't know what you're talking about. I am the best at this game.
would also be a lie. I don't think I can deny that. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because
Did Hajime kill both
the fact that the bodies were imitating the movie
Oh, there we go. Now I forgot I could do this.
means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Shut up!
Hajime's testimony. That would also. I don't think I can. After all,
Why would Hajime...
well, obviously,
Did Hajime...
the fact that the bodies were imitating.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Finally! Oh my god, shut up, Michael!
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's. Of course you're not. I already. Huh?
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you
What?
doing? Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway. Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
Yep, second person.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
I know this person.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
A double suicide? You sure?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know,
Mikano's with
Why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding me? You're not up to something weird, are you?
But
Making bad jokes?
Anyway,
Mikan was with Fuyuhiko, Chiaki.
the inside. No, that's wrong.
No, I'm trying to pause it right now, but it's not letting me.
Wait a second. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Is it actually working now? Can you hear my voice pretty good? Do you want me to help you a little bit with it? Like, just tell you what happened? Or I could just wait here for a bit and just chat with the only other person in here. Possibly if the door was locked from outside.
From the outside? How?
Well, I'll just tell you what happened. So, actually, they're talking about it right now.
Maybe that's what they used.
Because they were just talking about what happened and why the door was locked.
Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. The semi-transparent was probably a gummy. It was a gummy. It was probably glue.
What's the other spinning program?
Give it to me.
I could play.
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
Shut up,
I
Akane.
believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia. And me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Ouch.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier. Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
Oh my god, I hate this one. Display question. What is the ripped piece of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting? What is it supposed to be? How do I even do this? Oh, that's what. Okay, now I understand. Ah! Shut up, Michael. Ow. Ah, I'm taking so much damage. Shut up! Shut up. Okay, this is not my fault this time. Shut up.
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so...
Right. You overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting, tear in the wallpaper. See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Matthew, can I tell you one thing?
No.
In the beauty of...
I just said no.
I'm telling you.
Well, I don't want to hear it.
Why can't I tell you?
Here you go, try. Oh yeah, let's go.
So what was the annoying?
I hate this one.
Do you remember the annoying thing?
I hate logic dive so much.
Oh yeah. Matthew,
What?
I got Dangan.
Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? I'm gonna say it was hidden.
Matthew, I end up getting Dangan.
Don.
Is that annoying or is it just...
Dangon's pretty good. He's good for team battles.
I got Renshiki.
Question 2. What did the... yeah, she used the wallpaper. Did she not?
Matthew, I got Renshiki. Now I just gotta get Rengoku.
Yeah, she used the wallpaper. The wallpaper was used. Oh yeah. No, it was not the curtain, it was the wallpaper. Shut up, Michael. Oh. Ah! Question 3. How did they covered the pillar? You really needed to go to an entire minigame for like, they hid the body using wallpaper. They formed an entire new wall just to do this. They made a literal entire new wall.
Matthew, all you need to get is Sengoku.
Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
I already got Tengoku,
Would
Rengoku,
have taken quite a long
Renshiki. Now I
time to
just
tape
gotta
up
get
a hidden
Sengoku.
body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
They hid the pillar?
Yeah,
Matthew,
by wrapping
I
the
could use the
wallpaper around the
Cobra
pillar,
C-spec
the killer
and
was able to
G-spec.
create a slightly larger pillar.
Matthew,
What?
I could use
So
the
when I
Cobra
first discovered
C-spec
he
and
hid his body,
G-spec.
There's no
Hyoko's
Cobra
body was
Z spec.
already there.
Yeah, remember?
However,
Oh, yeah.
since it was
Okay, go away.
concealed in a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I
Why
mean,
do you unplug
it
the
makes
charger,
sense that
Matthew?
you'd notice he
I
broke his
didn't.
body right away.
Why was it unplugged then?
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper
Didn't you
totally
already get
fits.
through here?
No.
Who was it that went through there then?
I did, but I'm streaming for everyone who hasn't done this.
Did I spoil how?
No!
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music video.
I was in the
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
No.
Whoever must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
I see! The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
I feel like Mikan is like the most...
Hiyoko was at
A valid line of...
Mikan is like the most, obvious one, no?
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just
I guess that
hurry up
makes
and
sense.
Tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Maybe it's best to be careful that Ibuki's death. Blood on the scales. Step ladder.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her rocking?
If her feet work, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes!
I agree with that. Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. Bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries. Then it's Hiyoko's blood!
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
Ibuki was still standing and Hiyoko was mortally wounded.
Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Oh my god. This is my least favorite out of all 4 of them. Let's do this.
Still reeks of rare Hajime Hinata.
Ultimate breeder.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? It's a good line. Are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you realize how difficult this is.
God, I love Gundam. I love Gundam so much. He's always gonna be my favorite character. All right. I guess just go with this one for now.
Ibuki's feet belong to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene.
Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor, huh? Haha.
See a nice nightmare.
This fight is exaggerated, but I feel like I've already seen it open again. Is this a trap?
Impossible. Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood.
Ah, dang it. Shut up, Michael. I hate this one so much.
Impossible. Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Allow me to cut through those words.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look closer, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Kyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but...
What?
Yuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up.
You know, I kind of just realized that OJ was messaging me the entire time.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body,
I have not been looking at the comments this entire time. Shut up, Michael. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
No, this is supposed to be a super important moment where you're literally yelling at me.
Duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding
Oh, more comments.
once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they'll have to go that far. Aside from Nikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
The heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Nikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right?
I'm looking at you, Gundam.
Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a second.
There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, you can always punish Monami.
Poor Monami, man. Poor Monami. That's all I could say.
Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death. I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki,
she was just pretending to be dead.
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And
she was going to fake her death.
I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state.
It's a really good thing that no one else could hear you except for me. Like one of the voices in my head.
I see. So that means
Also,
there's no doubt that someone killed those two.
OJ.
I'm glad.
People simp over Nagito because of what he does do. If we get to that far into the stream, you will see why.
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, just what was
Honestly,
that
I really
Hajime's
like his jacket though. It looks very comfortable. I will say that.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
I don't know anything.
Putting that
aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So,
An alibi.
then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is
There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Sure, give me that to the Switch.
Then the video Hajime saw was actually what?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music video a little after Monokuma's announcement.
Essentially, well, no, he does his at 10 a.m.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki,
Let me put it back on.
that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the
What do
announcement.
you do to make it like that?
He's been dead.
Just have to find the
Like,
person
turn
who
it on.
doesn't have an alibi during that time.
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let
Let's-
Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
That is you have really bad operation names, Sonia. This is the second time you've done this so far. Mikan's account, Fuyuki's account, Sonia's account.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Yeah, would it be? Probably.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was dead.
So everyone who stayed at the motel, what about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi then...
No. No. That is the wrong thing, apparently.
Hi.
So you were wrong, Michael. It is not Fuyuki's
Sick
account.
people like me and Akane, right?
Surveillance stream.
What about the others?
Hold on. Wait, let's read the accounts. How's that? So, Yoko was distraught. Okay, yeah, it's Mikan's account.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone...
So everyone is staying. What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be. That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
Wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Soragashio!
Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Too much info.
She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
Yeah.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder...
You know what's really... So, Michael.
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence.
Nagito.
Hiding their alibi in the process.
He smells like poo. He smells. He smells so badly.
Reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Yeah.
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much. That's how I feel.
You just don't want to hear yourself?
I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying.
Well, it's just me right now, right? That's true. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us. If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? Trial! Class trial suspended! Oh my god. Well, hello there, mon ami. Those moss balls sure look tasty today. Don't characterize me as someone who lives off of moss balls. And here's some chance time. What is that? Now then, mon ami's appeal time starts now! Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you a chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treated you like the red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already run out. So, please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then... I'm Musan- No! I refuse to read that out. Like, I actually refuse to read what she just said out.
What a disappointment!
I agree with you, Monokuma. What a disappointment. Like, what an actual disappointment. Would you like to save your current progress? Yes, I would love to. How bad is the stream delay, Michael?
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
So it's not that bad then.
He's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a
That's fair.
friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder secrets. Does that something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
Hey, it's
If
Kane.
that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That was set in the
Too
first
harsh.
game.
I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making
Hi.
a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Hi, Mama.
Strange details. Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
Thanks, Kazuichi.
However,
Shut up,
this
Troy.
is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Someone sent a message. Blood on the Souls motel rooms. It's the Wizard of Monami!
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Scrap of thick paper.
Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, that's not. That's wrong.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Yeah.
I
There we
agree
go.
with that.
Once again, I'm consenting with. No.
Just as Sonia said, she went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko
No
left the
way.
room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I'm about to get interrupted. Yep. There.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
I have to do another one of these? Are you kidding me?
Why won't you just... No!
That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk!
Alright, what are my 3 bullets? Rebuttal showdown. Stepladder, candle, smudge in the form, Mikan's account, Fuyika's account, and Sonya's account.
Definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
You can't win!
But Hiyoko's room was locked.
Yoko's room was locked.
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Advance.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
No.
Hold on.
What?
Try remembering Hiyoko's body. The kimono was all
You sure?
messed up.
That's the wrong one, Michael.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Try remembering
Hold on.
Hiyoko's body.
You logged.
Really? You get it, and get the charger and everything and all that. Alright. You got disconnected for inactivities, right?
Kimono was the only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Why can't I just reconnect?
Nope, that's the wrong one. I don't think it's a special on the floor.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
Well, you weren't even playing on it.
That's the proof she was
I was trying to
abducted,
get
right?
a very annoying game.
Gut is
I'm
totally
trying to get a Rengoku, Matthew.
Alright, so it isn't. Alright, so clear your contradiction. I just need to tell her.
Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
Alright, hold on. Now let's do this. So we have step ladder, slide blood candle, distraught that her kimono was disheveled. Oh!
Her kimono was all messed
Yeah,
up.
it's Sonya's account.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She
Oh well.
That's the proof she was abducted, right? My God.
No, this is Sonya's. I had to do this because we kind of already skipped it.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed
Wrong.
up.
That's not wrong.
Crap. Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one
No, we're
reason
not.
her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Now you're wrong.
Allow me to cut through those words.
God, I suck at this game.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able
Shut
to
up, Michael.
properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Yoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her.
She's so small.
I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Matthew.
The reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she broke it.
Because you're not even doing anything. We can do that later, okay?
She went to the...
I get it. I lost.
I was trying to be annoying and then start grinding.
Do whatever you want.
Can you stop crying for one day?
Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a
No.
little
Actually, yeah, you did.
When?
No. I refuse to do that.
Matthew, when did I cry yesterday, huh?
Though
Tell
that
me when I cried yesterday.
Well, you're crying right now. You cry every day. It's not your day on the PS4.
Hiyoko with that information.
You even cried at Papa and Grandma's house during the day of your PS4 day.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you creep.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna kick you off for the rest of the day if you want to keep this up. Alright?
That is not my day.
I'm gonna kick you off the computer for the rest of the day.
It seems you do you
No,
want
I'm
me to
not gonna be on it
incinerate your
today
clothes?
anyway.
Please stop.
For his sake.
What do you mean for my sake?
Matthew, no, we're not gonna be on it
I've already
at
overlooked
all
no less
today
than
Even
anyway.
if the killer couldn't predict it,
Yeah.
why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is it was an
Oh,
unfortunate
there it is again,
coincidence.
Troy. I don't do something you want, and then you say I hate you. Oh no.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She's so small.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder scene.
We got this, Michael. Don't worry. We will avenge Hiyoko, okay?
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, you don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
And there's that again.
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked, but now I remember. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering, there'd be bloody footprints left in there. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death.
You know, we already
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you fucking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on the beats, there would be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. It's very strange.
This is strange. What's strange?
It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, they were still an important clue that we overlooked. Just as Nagita said, if there was blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. And why? Why weren't there any footprints on the... Why weren't there any footprints on the stepladder?
I can prove it with this.
It was because of the stepladder.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself,
I'll be right back.
strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Yeah?
Hey, Steve, how's it going? You came with a video now, but you should also go sub to www.twitch.tv/extraordinary.
No. No.
That's pretty cool.
Never mind, I'm back.
They weren't?
What did you say?
That stepladder was completely clean. No footprints,
Man, I really
bloodstains
wish
at
I
all.
could clip this and see it, but I can't because I'm streaming. And since I had made it so you can't hear yourself, I'm in a predicament.
The talent of a chosen ultimate.
But didn't you then I think unless there was something funny.
I see. So there was...
But that's something only Hajime would...
Hajime, I leave it in. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There was some hidden clue in that video. Something should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who could clear that up. I'm the only one who actually... Am I about to go do another logic dive? The hanging video that I saw, based on everything that we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Oh, wow. I pressed X by accident.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
You not playing?
Can you explain it to us?
What's
Look at that.
strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait,
Yep.
are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
And one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chucky said that the stepladder was at a different place, but... if that's the case, the things between that video and the actual scene of the crime... is that thing the place where the killer did something? Oh man, I can't wait for Hangman's Gambit. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Oh, I thought I can't go on. I thought I can't go on the computer, Matthew.
Man. Man, I'm sucking at this one. Nope. I know what this one is. Filming location. Locate. There we go, finally, Jesus Christ.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
The hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured.
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Which part of the surveillance, was it both? I hope it's both, otherwise I'm out of here. No! Ah, no! Oh my god, I died. C'est triste.
This is my... We will never give up!
Oh, thank God. No, it was the camera. Ah. Wait, what? Shut up, Michael. Discord notification noise. Shut up. Why are you mean to me? I thought it was hurting my head. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the hospital and the music venue? This is kind of easy. Yeah, it's not. I was wrong. Shut up. You also said the same exact thing. I don't want to hear anything from you. Oh, I could stop. Yeah, it could not be me. Oh my god, this is hurting my head. I hate logic dives so much. No, it's not even because I'm bad at it, it's just what did the killer do to the they took it with them? Finally, Jesus Christ. It doesn't even say took it with them, it just says took it with them. Shut up, Michael. I don't think people who say you're welcome before the person says thank you.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue.
Thank you, Michael.
Somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
We did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was it.
Crap!
It is destroyed it.
I see.
Shut up, Michael.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Oh, you know what? Maybe you should be playing this game. Oh, wait.
As long as
What if you played the game and I watched your stream?
The camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
That place inside that building. What? How is that unfair? How is that fair at all? What was it called? This was the... Well, I don't even know what it was. The conference room, right? Excuse you. Get out of here.
You need an eye.
Ah, it's the wrong thing. I pressed that. I know. I'm pressing the wrong button again. Wrong thing. I need an E now. Oh, speaking of E's.
The game heard you. Conference room.
It was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
All right.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Yes. Are you kidding me? That was the wrong one anyway.
There's no way the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Wow.
That must be it.
Okay, that's not even my fault that time. You gotta. That's not my fault.
What the killer
Hold on, I'll be right back. What am I doing, Mama? What fuck? Also, Mama.
Can I get ready for the standings?
No. Michael, I'll be back. I'm gonna go eat.
Matthew, this will be a distraction.
No, it's hot dogs tonight, so it's not gonna take that long.
I know it's not going to take that long, but I could automatically do. done this one. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, because I'm ready.
Is it ready right now? The food?
It's probably, but I have to do this. Come on, get faster. The faster you go in, the faster you'll be able to start spinning. Faster, faster, faster. Yeah? Huh? Okay. you turn off the sound for me?
As I live and breathe.
Matthew, could you turn off the sound for me?
No, that's fine.
Please.
Where's my friend? And how many people are even watching the stream? What? How do I check? 2 people. Well, I guess we're just gonna be chatting for a little bit until my friend gets back. So, like, where is he? I'm actually gonna call him. You know what? I'm just gonna go do that.
Please leave your message for...
Damn. Man. Oh, that's where he is. That's where Michael. I'll be back.
Dinner?
Yep. Come on, let's go. Let's go. What do you mean, come on? You haven't eaten dinner yet.
No, what were those hot dogs? What? We just had hot dogs. Yeah.
Now we wait again for the return of an Asian boy. Chapter 1.
Could you check what I've gotten? Matthew? Matthew! Could you check if I got any of the...
What is it? Is it F5?
It's the minus symbol. This button.
You got ice.
Yeah, but not just ice, like, let's see.
Where's my mouse at? I'm gonna mute my mic so I could cool down.